Alrighty, so first video for my YouTube channel. Couldn't think of a name to make up, so just gonna call this First Trip to the Farm. If you're wondering about the title, even though this isn't really my first trip, but it's my first trip filming. Sorry, the video quality's not that good. I'm using my iPhone 5S. Anyways, basically, we got this property 3 months ago, and I've been over here doing some work to it, cleaning it out. Still nowhere near being done. But me and my fiance, we got this. It's 40 acres, and we're like, you know what? Let's put it on YouTube, show everyone our adventure. Let's have fun. So, I've never done nothing like this. This is my first time, but here we go. First trip to the farm. Really, it doesn't look like we've done anything. There's some fencing that we took down, which I'll show you. Basically, that's it. We got it for a good price. I've never done anything like this. I'm wanting to get some cattle to put out there, have like a small ranch. That's my goal. I'm wanting to do low-line cattle, low-line Angus. Thought about doing miniature Herefords, but I'm not sure yet. I want to do a little bit of breeding, showing, and beef production, organic beef production. We're gonna get some chickens and goats, maybe a horse or two, but right now my main focus is cattle. So that's what we're working on. So doing what we can and all that good stuff. We don't really have all the proper equipment needed, such as a tractor, all that, because it's something I've always wanted to do. She could care less, but she's doing it for me because she knows it's something I want to do. Just like if there's something she really wants or wants to pursue, I do it with her, just because we're together and we love each other. Anyways, we got it, and we don't really, like I said, we don't have a tractor now. I've been using a rod and lawnmower, so it's been a bit of a pain. So yeah, the only reason why I'm talking really now is I wanted to film the way there and kind of give some insight onto what it is. That way when I start filming more, you aren't like, what the hell is this? What the hell's going on? So, first trip to the farm. It's Father's Day. It's hot. It's 80. Well, that's not right. It says it's 88, which is a minute ago. When we were leaving the gas station, it said it was 92. I don't know how hot it is. I know it's hot. Anyways, so here we are, turning in here. Point this down because we share a driveway with our neighbors. Try to be respectful. Of course, you know, both of our neighbors. There's a trailer up at the top where we just came in at, and then there's this house down there. And really, both neighbors are pretty friggin' badass. I mean, they don't bother us. They don't pester us. They're not all like. So. There's the barn, that's ours. We get 40 acres, it's all this. And it wraps around the house and the barn, or it wraps around the house and the trailer, and it goes back up on top of the hill. I'll show you that in another video. But basically, this is the barn. This little trail, I'm going to try to go down it. It's should be dry, as hot as it's been, but I'm not sure. Been trying to find someone to come out who can cut this for hay, but some people are picky. They have horses, which I don't blame. do what you gotta do. This damn tree hangs down here like this. And just go up through here. We got an old cabin up here. I thought about fixing it up, try to salvage it, but I've also, you know, I'm open to offers. I have it on Craigslist, so if anyone decides they want to buy it, just contact me. If I still have it, I'm more than welcome to make me an offer. Anyways, it keeps going back. I'm not going to chance it though, with it being so high and it could still possibly be wet. So I'm not going to chance. I've already been stuck out here once because I ain't got a 4-wheel drive. That's my next goal, is to trade this truck in for a 4-wheel drive. Again, sorry the video quality's not all that good. Filming it on my phone. Hopefully it'll let me upload the video. So if you're watching the video on YouTube, it means it'll let me upload it. So my hardest thing so far out here that I've found that it's going to be to do is the water and the electricity. Because as this was all one property at one time, everything's ran through that house that we passed, our neighbor's house, and it's just passed through the house to here. They've been nice enough to have the power on down here, just so when we're down here at night working, the water is still off though, but see, we started taking down some of the fencing. The posts are still up because we got some storms rolled through the other day and kind of stopped us. There's a pile of lumber I need to get. There was a fence post trim that went around the top, so I gotta get that all hauled out of here. Basically, we got it so cheap because it needed so much work done to it. But you know, something I've always wanted to do, and I'm a firm believer that hard work has never killed nobody. Someone keeps coming up here and dumping their trash. Not so much here at the barn, as every now and then I'll find some stuff like this, and I'm thinking maybe some of this has come out of my truck and I just haven't noticed it and the wind will blow it around. But I'll pick it up, and I got a trash can there, and I'll fill it up and then I'll take it and dump it. And all the aluminum cans and scrap metal I find out here, I take and I salvage it. But someone keeps undoing my chain that goes up, it's hard to see, but up behind the house there's a hill. Of course, you follow the driveway up and there's a trailer, and I get all that land behind there too. Well, up on top of that, there's another 20 acres, and up on the very top there's a pit that someone dug. It's deep. I mean, I could back my truck in there and you wouldn't even know there's a truck in there. That's how deep it is. I mean, unless you're standing over the edge looking at it, but if coming up there and just looking around, you would never know there's a truck in there unless you walked over to the edge and looked down. But someone has taken it upon themselves to go up there and dump. And what pisses me off about this is it's my land. And if you're like me and you own property, whether you're renting, leasing, or buying, once you start making payments, a monthly payment, that becomes your property. Thus, you don't want people dumping their shit out there. At least I don't. But I'll show you the pit on another video when we go up there to do some burning. We still got to clean it out. When we first got the property, it was completely filled with brush and some old hay bales, like the big round bales. And you know, we were told, yeah, you can go ahead and burn it. All it is brush. Well, no, that wasn't all that was in there. And so I took some gas and I threw some gas in there. And I lit a stick on fire and I tossed it down in there. Fire burned for about, it burned just about all day long. It burned good. It didn't get too high, too out of control. And then it happened. We had fireballs just blowing through the roofs. I mean, like through up over the trees. And it was just, good God, it was ridiculous. We weeded this a little bit ago, and it's already jumped that much. That's how much rain we've gotten here in Middle Tennessee. And it's just ridiculous. This is the fastest growing grass I've ever seen. I've cut and cut and cut, and it just grows right back. And this over here, it doesn't look cut, but we're up at the top of the hill. It kind of goes downhill. There's like a little natural ramp over there in that section that I cut that goes down behind this wall of Johnson grass and weeds and whatever else God knows it's in there. And it flattens out, and all that down there is cut. But I don't want to take my mower through this section right here, just for the simple fact that it's been grown up ever since we got the property, back when it was still cold. And everything was grown up so much that we had to cut. Like it was grown up all the way up there to where the gravel stops. So we had to cut all the way down to the barn. It took me about a week to get everything trimmed out and cut down and trash moved out to get it looking to like it is now. We try keeping around the barn weeded. I need to get back out here and do that. But yeah, this is just video one. Trip to the farm for the first time. Ranch. I call it a ranch because to me, and I also work on a ranch down the road from my house, so to me, a ranch is for livestock. Horses, donkeys, mules, goats, whatever, big cattle, you know, big groups of livestock. Farms are your family, like your family farms, your everyday hobby farm, few animals but mostly garden, and then the rest of the time farms. I guess it really doesn't matter, honestly. A farm's a farm, a ranch is a ranch, and they're both technically the same thing if you think about it. Because a lot of people that own cattle or horses are cattle farms or horse farms, but the other half are ranches. So leave a comment and let me know what you think, because it don't matter to me. I call it a ranch. My fiance calls it a farm. So maybe I should title the video "First Trip to the Ranch." I think I will. First trip to the ranch. I don't know. Like I said, it don't matter to me. A farm's a farm, a ranch is a ranch. I don't know why I keep just panning it onto the neighbor's house. That's the guy I work for. He breeds and shows Herefords, full-grown Herefords. They're awesome. I love it out there. Well, that's the first trip. I'll have more videos to come. I know this one's gonna be kind of long, boring, whatever. I just want to kind of give you like a layout, just so you're not like, what the fuck. So, thanks. Till next time, adios.